What's up, Nation? Var hanging here with you live on Var Nation playing DC Universe Online. It is the last time I will be playing this game until tomorrow. Until we get past the 8 hours of supposed downtime and get episode 29. We should be live with episode 29 tomorrow. So all the excitement has built up and we are there. We are counting down to episode 29, and to do that we're going to hang out in DC Universe Online tonight. We're going to do what we always do. We're going to hit up some in-game content. We're going to just do some general goofing around. We're going to talk about what's to come in episode 29, and it's like Christmas Eve around here, so we're very excited. The only thing about this Christmas Eve is you don't get to wake up and open presents. You have to wake up and wait through 8 hours of downtime for the game to be live, which is fine because I have 8 or 9 hours of work to do tomorrow, so I wouldn't be able to play the game until about that time anyway, so it'll work itself out. But for those of you stay-at-home types that don't have much to do tomorrow, unfortunately you're going to have to find something to do for a little while. And then normally it doesn't take the full 8 hours. A lot of times it gets up and running a lot faster than that. I've seen it happen by noon before. The downtime's going to start at 8 Eastern, so it's at 5 a.m. Pacific. But I've seen it happen a lot faster. So never fear. You may actually be able to log in and get to play the game by noonish. I don't know. I'm not going to say that, because the minute that I say that, it won't end up happening, and I don't want to see that happen. So, but that said, I have something I can do if the downtime runs a little long. I actually am doing I'm a little reluctant to talk about it, but I did download Elder Scrolls Online last night while I slept. Let my PlayStation 4 download the game, and that's what I was doing just before this stream. So that I'll have something to do, because anytime DCUO is down, I'm completely bored. And I have downloaded other games before to play, and I didn't like them. I was playing that Paladins game, and didn't end up being a big fan of that. Not really surprised, to be honest with you, because those shooter games are not really my style. But I thought I would give it a try, and I did, and it didn't work out. So, moving on from that, I guess. So I know that I like Elder Scrolls because I played the crap out of Morrowind back in the day, played the crap out of Oblivion, played the crap out of Skyrim. Those were the types of games that I pretty much majored in before DC Universe Online came along. And so now that I've got this game, I haven't paid too much attention to the other ones. I did make a character in Elder Scrolls Online a while ago, and I didn't do much with it. I mean, I kept it for a little while, and then eventually I just moved on. Well, I'll tell you exactly why I moved on, because I paid $60 for the game, and then I had to pay for a PlayStation Plus membership, and I think that's baloney. I think that's a horrible thing to do to people, especially when you've got to pay for the game. And so I didn't stick with it, because I used my 7-day free trial for PlayStation Plus. The game wasn't good enough, really, for me to want to keep playing it. I didn't have any friends playing it anymore because of that, because of the damn membership. I keep on adjusting my mic here because I keep hearing it pop and stuff. I don't know if that's because I've destroyed it by using it so much, but also because I had the volume a little bit too loud on my headset, so I'm trying to yell over top of the background noise. But at any rate, I got to like a level, I think 7 or 9 or something like that along those lines when I first started playing it in my week, and then I quit. And I didn't want to have to pay for a PlayStation Plus membership. So I was doing a little research yesterday, because my intention was to take the game back to GameStop or something like that and just sell it back to them or trade it on another game, because I was really kind of pissed about the whole thing. I was like, you know, so here they make us buy a new game, and then they make us buy a membership on top of that. And why would I do that when I've got DC Universe Online? If I want to play it absolutely free, it can be absolutely free. I don't have to have a PlayStation Plus membership. So I was reading up last night on the internet about, because I was like, well, I wonder if they've changed things with that at all. I wonder if that's something that, you know, would be worthwhile. And so went and found, at least what I thought I found, was an article saying that you no longer needed a PlayStation Plus membership. You could either have a PlayStation Plus membership, or you could purchase what the equivalent of a Legendary membership to just the game. And so, but they said, what I read said there was a free-to-play version. So, you know, if you bought the disc and you just didn't want to have to pay a membership one way or the other, you could play for free, and just you wouldn't get a lot of perks. So I downloaded the entire game, and it took 8 hours or more. And I did that last night, and then I go to log into it today, and the first thing it asks is for me to purchase a PlayStation Plus membership. And I'm like, what the holy hell? I thought I was beyond this, so I went and looked up again, and apparently the original article that I read was old, and they've been going back and forth apparently on how they were going to require people to play this game. But it still requires PlayStation Plus. You don't have to purchase a game membership. You can if you want to, but you still have to purchase the disc and have PlayStation Plus. So I have a 2-day free trial because I thought, you know what? Lone Wolf Gamer says hi. What's up, Lone Wolf Gamer? Thank you for joining the stream. Because I thought, you know what? If DC Universe Online, if tomorrow runs long, and sometimes, you know, shit happens. Sometimes it takes longer than the 8 hours. Sometimes it doesn't, so we'll see what happens. But if I end up not being able to play DC Universe Online for like 10 hours, I got to have something to do. So I thought, at least this way, I'll have Elder Scrolls Online today and tomorrow. And after that, we've got new content in DC Universe Online. I don't need Elder Scrolls anymore until there's another downtime. In which case, if I feel like I want to, if I like that game enough, I'll pay $9.99 for a month subscription to PlayStation Plus. And then that's it. I'm not going to keep that going because I still think that's total bullshit of PlayStation. For so long, the draw to playing online games with PlayStation was that you did not have to have a flippin' membership. You could get a game and play it online, and it wasn't like Xbox where you had to do the stupid gold membership just to play a game, basically, because it was like if there were any content that was downloadable, even if it wasn't a multiplayer game, you had to have the membership. So we kept the Xbox membership going for quite some time, and then when we came to start playing DCUO on PlayStation, because it wasn't available on Xbox then, because I had played on PC before, but when I decided to pick up the console version of the game, I was like, well, screw that, Xbox, you guys can suck it. I'm no more Xbox Gold. We had 2 Xbox Gold memberships, and we canceled both of them, and we were like, suck it, we're playing PlayStation now, there's no membership required, yeehaw. And so, you know, we started playing DCUO, and of course I buy a membership to DCUO because I want to, not because they make me. It's because, and that's kind of why I'm going on this tirade right now, is because, you know, I've seen people complain before about DCUO is not really a free-to-play game. Guys, DCUO is absolutely a free-to-play game. If you want to play it for free, you can. Nobody forces you to go out and pay $60 for a disc, put it in your console, spend 8 hours downloading, then purchase a PlayStation Plus membership and a game membership in order to play it. Elder Scrolls Online does that. And so, as much as I like the Elder Scrolls games and Morrowind and all that kind of cool stuff, I will never commit to that game. I will never put a whole lot of effort into leveling or spend a whole lot of time playing that game, just because, for God's sakes, man, what else do I have to give those people? Are they going to come back around and be like, hey, now you got to buy another disc? Probably. Well, they have DLCs, so there you go. But, you know, DC Universe Online, guys, worlds apart from other games. They are light years ahead of what other games are doing as far as memberships are concerned. So, Lone Wolf Gamer, sorry, buddy, you said, are you ready for Batman Day? I'm so ready for Batman Day. And then Lone Wolf Gamer says, you buy the games, then, oh, sorry, you can't play if you don't buy a membership. You can't play. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I mean, everything I was reading online was saying I didn't need a membership, or else I wouldn't have downloaded the game. And then I download it, and they're like, oh, PlayStation Plus, please. Or they give you a 2-day free trial, which I have to watch because I don't know if that'll try and auto sign me up for Plus, or what'll happen. I don't want my card to get charged. I don't think that'll happen, but I'll have to watch it very closely. But at any rate, that's my tirade for tonight on PlayStation Plus, and now I'll stop bitching about the console that I'm playing this game on, because because I love this game. The last thing I want is for my PSN thing to get canceled, and they're like, oh, sorry, you sat on your stream for a half hour and complained about our services. You're done, son. Get out. So yeah, so we're going to play DC Universe Online. Tomorrow we have big news happening. We're getting episode 29, riddled with crime. We've been talking about it on the stream. You've been watching other YouTubers play on the test server. You've seen the live stream that DC Universe Online did. Tomorrow, it happens, guys. Tomorrow is D-Day. And so we will be, as soon as we can, we will be going live, showing off the content, hanging around in the new stuff. I'll be shooting out as many videos as I possibly can on stuff in episode 29, and we'll try to keep you guys, for those of you who can't necessarily get into it yet, maybe your CR is not high enough at this point, you can get you can hang out with us and play with us, and we will show you everything that you maybe need to know. I'm not going to say everything you need to know, because, you know, I'm by no means an expert, but it'll be fun. So that said, also on the stream tonight, we're going to be talking about DCTV a little bit, because this is the week, guys. DCTV returns officially this Thursday, and we've got we're going to go through the times and the dates and the channels, so that you guys all know exactly what to watch when, so you don't fall behind, because DCU tonight, our show, our podcast about DCTV will start next week. I'll try to cut an episode this weekend to lead up into it, but it won't happen before the episodes start, because the first episode is going to air today. Kim Ji Hai says hello. Hello, Kim Ji Hai. Thank you for joining the stream. It's very nice to have you on here. Hope your day is going well. Hope you're looking forward to new content tomorrow in DC Universe Online. So real quick, let's go down the list before we actually get into doing anything, and that way we can get that part out of the way, assuming I can find my cell phone, because I don't like to use paper.
We are stronger.
Casper, my man, thanks for joining the stream, buddy. I don't like to use paper, so I've got my cell phone notes. That's where I put everything in. So DCTV starts this week, the 21st, this Thursday, at 8 p.m. on Fox is Gotham, the first episode of their new season. I saw the trailer for it. It looks awesome. It's damn near Batman. He is pretty much Batman at this point. He's wearing the cowl. Not the cowl. He's wearing a cowl. And so I'm real excited about. And then immediately following that, not on Friday, and that's a new time. That's a new time and date for Gotham, guys. So if you're looking forward to normally seeing that on Mondays, you will not see that on Mondays anymore. If that's been a problem for you, like it has been us, trying to choose between whether to watch Gotham or whether to watch Supergirl, no longer a problem because Gotham airs now Thursday at 8, starting on the 21st of this month, so this week, day after tomorrow. Supergirl airs, the first episode of the new season airs this coming Monday, October 9th at 8 p.m. on the CW. So usual time for Supergirl. The Flash, new episode starts this Tuesday, October 10th, or this coming Tuesday. It'll be October 10th. Oh shit, no it won't. Never mind, we got a whole week. Gotham's airing an entire... I don't know why I thought that was immediately following. Gotham's got a whole week on these shows. So yeah, Gotham starts this week, but that's that. We have to wait for the rest of them. So Supergirl Monday, October 9th at 8 p.m. on the CW. Flash is Tuesday, October 10th at 8 p.m. on the CW. Legends of Tomorrow also on a new night. Legends of Tomorrow is going to now come on Tuesday, immediately following The Flash on the CW. So it's going to be Flash at 8, Legends at 9. And then Arrow is going to air Wednesday, October 12th at 9 p.m. So we'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no Thursday or Friday for DCTV at this point that I know of, unless there are new shows coming that are airing right then that I'm not aware of at this moment. But I will look that up and see, because I know we've had a couple of new shows coming. I don't know if they're airing this quickly or not, but that could be why they're cramming everything into the beginning of the week like that. We might have I don't know, Static Shock was coming, or not Static Shock, I'm sorry, Black Lightning was getting a show. I know that we've got the Titans coming, but I'm pretty sure that's happening on the DC streaming service, so I don't know. But I'll keep checking. So that's what we know right now as far as DCTV is concerned. And so it's a big week. So this week, not necessarily next week, but this week, we get new content from DC Universe Online, and we get new episode of Gotham. Pretty cool week. I'm excited about it. Casper, I will invite you, my friend. So that is, I'm super excited about it. I think this is going to be a great week. And like I said, tomorrow, if DCUO is not up and running enough, I'll play Elder Scrolls Online, and that'll all be good. So it's all good. And I don't think that, even if I do everything tonight, as far as trying to grab the last war bonds that I need, I'm not going to make enough to get, so I don't really need it, to be honest with you. It actually hurts my stats if I change my belt, trinket holder belt, I don't know what the heck to call it, utility belt. So I'm just going to stick with the utility belt I've got. I don't need it. But, so Casper, where are you at, buddy? I'm going to find you. You in Metropolis? I guess it doesn't matter where you're at. I'm just going to queue. What can you do now, my friend? Oh, you want to go get some stabilizer fragments, buddy? Let's go do that. And then we'll do something. I'm going to get out of here where all the fighting is going on, because it's annoying. And we'll go hang out. I guess I could go to Bohemia. Bohemia. Little Bo. Little Bohemia. Looks like my little Bo's sleeping. Little Bodie. Yep. He's passed out. Mommy's taking him into the bedroom. What's up, Casper? Yeah, Casper says when you're on DCUO, the time's 8 seconds behind. Yeah, there's a delay on YouTube. There's really nothing I can do about that. Watch your TV screen, not the stream, if you can. I know that's got to be awkward for you. Everything's in real time for me, so it looks normal-ish. Last day that I have to beat on Nazis. It was fun while it lasted. This has been a really fun episode. I'm glad they did it. Every bit of it has been fun. I'm also glad to be done with it, but then I'm not really done with it because I've got more tunes that are just now getting into it. So Superboy JLU is doing this now, and got some other people doing it too. Hey, you got your smile is so pearly white. I love that helmet, man. It's awesome. Alright, let's get out of here and see what we can get into. I did actually was able to get the last of those changes to the power sets up on the channel, so thank God that's over too. Hopefully we don't have to do something like that again until... Let's just hope we don't have to. Let's hope there's no more revamping. No more stat revamps. It's not allowed. You are not allowed to revamp. Damn, I hate that. The popping just won't stop. Alright, let's see what we can queue for. Oh, no League of Assassins. Oolong Island. You got a dude with the combat rating of 43. Are you talking about somebody you want to invite? Hey Tom, G1 Golo 21. Oh, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to that being you. But it's cool. Would you change your name, or is this just a different account? Oh, you? I know, man. You are 43. Isn't that awesome? You are a big old 43. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you're missing that episode. Okay. Outer Caverns you can do. That'll get you extra marks. We'll queue for that. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I gotta change my settings. Lone Wolf Gamer. How's it going, man? Q for Oolong. Oolong. Q for Hive Moon Base. Why not? See what we can get into. Go to Watchtower. I think the revamp is fixed. As fixed as it can get, really. We definitely... it's not as bad as it was. Hey Shadow, what's going on, man? Hopefully, I'm sure you are excited as well about the content tomorrow. You've been playing it though, so I'm jealous. But if we can get through this 8 hours of downtime, I was telling everybody earlier I downloaded Elder Scrolls Online so that I had something to do during the downtime, because it drives me absolutely nuts to just not be able to do anything. I just cannot. I can't be comfortable and not have DCUO going or something. Mostly DCUO. In fact, I played Elder Scrolls Online earlier before the stream, and it got to the point where I was like, I needed to log back into DCUO just to chill. Because with that kind of game, like, I guess with DCUO, there's so much you can do, which is, you know, the truth. There's a ton of stuff you can do, but there's also like boundaries, you know, like you can do a mission, you know, a 4-player instance one time a day before you're spending replay badges or what have you. But in a game like Elder Scrolls, I can lose myself to the point where I can just go and go and go for like 12 hours and my eyes are bleeding and I never even got to the quest that I was trying to go to because I get caught up with side mission, and then I'm like, damn, I needed to travel over there and do this mission. I've only gone 2 feet in the game. So occasionally I have to stop. Lone Wolf says, yep, because I was really hard to level up earlier. Yeah, well, it kind of still is. America's Army or Paladin. Yeah, I played Paladins. I liked it a little bit, you know. It was kind of like, I'm not good at shooter games, so they mostly just annoy me. I mostly just get angry with myself and want to throw things around. But that's just me. Tom says, is Earth better DPS or tank? My buddy wants to switch to Rage from it, so I need some tips for him. Yes. Earth is a phenomenal DPS power right now. If you are watching this on a computer, screenshot my rotation right there, or just if you want, shoot me a PM or something and I will tell you exactly what I do, because this rotation I got it from Prodextra Performance or Codextra Performance Gaming, I think is who I got this from, and I love it. This is a very good very kick-ass rotation. Yeah, Casper, we can go to your base. That's cool, man. How do we... have you invited me to your locale? Can I warp there, or do you want me to follow you? You can warp to your own base. I can go there from my base if you've invited me. If not, go ahead and go to your base, invite me, and then I'll warp on over, buddy. We can have a house party. We're having a house party at Casper's. That's what we are going to do. Lone Wolf, I completely agree with you. I'm addicted to DCUO. Number 4 slots is... that is my pet. It's here. Here we go. Crystal Golem. You just summon her and she just follows you around and does damage. The order that I go in is this would be 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. You just kind of hammer this over and over again until the other 2 reset. This just gives your golem power, so you only really have to do that every once in a while. But the main, it's just really just a 3-button rotation. You throw out your debris field, clip it with Unstoppable. That's your supercharged generator, and then you just hammer jackhammer until the other 2 come off cooldown. And then occasionally you'll hit Fortified Golem and give it power. This is your supercharge. It's pretty kick-ass supercharge, actually. Be sure when you tell them to hit that, tap it 3 times, because every time you tap it, the earthquake grows additionally. So, how do you invite me? Okay, you go over to your... I'll show you. Go over to your computer. You have to have added me as a friend. If you do that, you just go over to your computer here. So you basically jack off with hammer. That is so very true. You basically jack it, and you jack it hard. As long as you have the power. So basically, you jack it until you wear out from jacking it. Go to permissions, and then everyone that's on your friends list will show up here. Just find my name, highlight it, and then go over here and highlight enter base, and that'll allow me to see it. It looks a little bit like this. I'll show you my jacking technique. It's all in the wrist, and you just do that for quite some time. So those come off cooldown, and then that's normally when I give my golem power and then start over again. And right now that is beast. Like it looks as though you'd have to actually be close to everything for that to work. You don't. I mean, I'll do damage on things that are as close as the wall right in front of me over there. I mean, we'll see if I can get any range. I don't know if it'll... no. It's not going to do that. It's not going to destroy my base items, but it's pretty kick-ass, man. Pretty kick-ass. You can invite me? Just join you? I'm pretty sure you have to invite me in order for me to come in. Yeah, it's good to use two arms because you basically switch with no sweat. Yep, you got to be able to use both hands. You got to be a switch hitter. Yeah, I've got a PS4, Casper. Oh, can PS... You should be able to add me as a friend. I would hope. My wife has a PS3 and she has me on hers. Let me see if you're... Oh my goodness. I have a bunch of people in here. There's Little Lord. You've invited me to that one. Connor Creed, buddy, how you doing? Glad to have you on the stream. I don't know. Casper should be on the same server as me. I can go to one of his bases. Need to be looking for Hot Boy. My base is called... where am I? Bartek. Seriously busy? Yeah, I understand, man. It happens a lot. I don't know if I'll invite you, Casper. Oop, here we go to Outer Caverns. Maybe. When we get back, I'll let you use my amenities as well. I want to be a gracious host. That way you can use all my stuff. My PSN is Lore Van L. Capital L, capital V, capital E. LORVANEL. Hi, everybody. Who we got in here with us? Dynasty and Vengador, Relapago. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Calling him Vin. Or Ving.
You're in the Batcave.
I'm in the Batcave.
Still, the Batcave.
If Batman knew, he'd be pissed.
Brainiac's takeover must be really, really bad for this to happen. I'm even getting into the
And we got a
remote systems
133 and a
Yeah.
121 in here.
Bad. Get ready. He's taken over security.
We're going to be tearing it up. Are you ready to rumble, Casper? In fact, I think after I'm done streaming, I'm not gonna play this game tonight because I really want to make myself thirsty. I want to be so happy to be able to log into DCUO tomorrow when the downtime's over. Why are we getting bombed? Like, I plan to be on the edge of my seat. And I normally am. That's what kind of sucks. Like, when they have those downtimes, I'll wake up ready to play. I'll wake up tomorrow at like 5 a.m. and be like, I want to play before work. And then realize, oh, downtime. This sucks. I think they do that on purpose. I don't think there's actually any downloading happening. There's no update happening. They're just like, we're just gonna make them wait. Meps is sitting there like doing the old Dr. Evil with his hands just being, or not Dr. Evil, Montgomery Burns with his hands being just like, they will wait. Thanks, Connor. I'll be honest with you, it'll never look like I'm online, so I'm sorry, man. I have stalkers. Not from gaming or from streaming, just hate stalkers. So I made myself not online because I got tired of the hate messages. I guess I could block those people, couldn't I? And then I wouldn't have to worry about that.
Intrusion reported.
Tom says, I was thinking you can make a video about episodes so people can see what to expect from them. Actually, I do that, Tom. Yeah. I do, there's one on the channel there's actually two on the channel right now. One is about the one that comes out tomorrow, and then I've also done a video talking about the episode that comes out in November. I put them out as soon as they announced them, actually, so it's been almost a month since I put them out. But the only thing is, like, it's not it's not a video that shows you anything other than just what's on the website, because basically I just read the patch notes, or what will be the patch notes. So, but someday maybe I'll get in the test server. Someday when I get a new PC, that is my goal. And then I'm just going to hang out and test. My streams are going to be in test. Are we allowed to stream in test? I would think you could, but I've never really thought about that, if that's something you're allowed to do. I know you can record videos, because, Shadow does that, Torkumu does that, and several other people, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I've seen people stream and test before, because that would be awesome. That's what I want to do real bad. My brother has a PC, and he's getting ready to be able to stream, and I'll be promoting his channel as soon as he's up and running, but he does several games, but I'm trying to see if he'll do DCUO and get into the test server, because he built a PC and it's really kick-ass, but his streams will all be on Twitch, I think. I think that's what and he's got a group. Him and his buddies are going to do it together. Yeah, we probably will do some of that. I've tried to get him to come on stream with me, and he hasn't really done that so far. But I think when he's doing his own thing, it'll be more likely to happen. But he's different than me. He's an actual gamer. Well, he actually has been gaming most of his life. This is Lida's brother. He's my brother-in-law. And, I mean, this kid, I first met him when he was 10 years old, and
Keep going.
he's in his
Security
mid-20s
is
now.
meant to send any explorers
And
packing, not to try to
I mean,
kill
he
them.
grew up gaming.
Brainiac's invaded the entire system,
And
so there's only so much that I can do.
I am a
But I'm
sad
working on it.
comparison
Hang
when
tight.
it comes to actual gaming ability to this kid. He plays mostly shooter games and stuff like that. He does Grand Theft Auto, a lot of racing games. He plays DCUO. It's not his main game, but he does play it. But him and his friends, man, I can't keep up with them. There's no way in hell. But I can talk while they play. Make funny comments. I don't know. Yeah, I suck at shooter games too. I always have. I'm just that guy that's always getting popped in the back of the head, or, you know, I think I'm hiding and really I'm not. Somebody kills me. Back before, really before there was online multi-game stuff on console, him and I used to play the GoldenEye game quite a bit, and he would just beat the crap out of me. And he was like 10 or 11 years old at the time. And I was, you know, in college. So I was like, gosh darn it, I can't do anything. And this kid's shooting me in the head every time I move. It was fun though. It's been fun watching him, you know, go from a little kid that was good at gaming and enjoyed doing it to being an adult who now builds PCs and getting ready to start his own channel for streaming. It's been really, really cool watching that happen. Oh, we got locked out. Okay, we can get in.
Sonic blast. Authorization code 027. Total force.
Man, the Batcave is a hell of a lot bigger than I would expect. Do I like Dragon Ball? I'm getting into it. I used to watch it a lot in college, but I don't remember much of any of it. That was kind of the thing to do. All of my friends would just get together and drink and watch Dragon Ball. But I'm getting into it now, going back and rewatching stuff, and I really do like it. It's cool. Your Team Vegeta? That's cool. Winged armorers. Remember when those guys were just impossible? I do. I remember just getting the crap beat out of me by them. Now I just want to punch them. I'm going to punch aside some winged armorers. Don't let me go too fast, Casper. If there's collections or something in here you need, man. I'm just kind of running around killing stuff. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, man.
Almost through the outer caverns. Up ahead through those blast doors is an entry to the Batcave itself.
We're not almost through shit.
Nightwing,
it's just getting started.
And others there.
Casper, you just kicked his butt, man.
Releasing North Blast Door 03.
Look at you. You're fire, aren't you? Yeah. Fire looks really cool now. So, and I've been playing Rage a little bit, not a whole lot. But that's a good question, Connor. Connor wants to know if DCUO's doing anything to celebrate the Justice League movie release. I'll bet they will. I bet they will. And I lost my train of thought. It was such a good question that I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I was reading about, I'm just going to do this, I don't know why. I was reading about some of the changes to rage powers and
releasing South Blast Door 06.
Some of the stuff is mobile cast now that didn't used to be, so it kind of eliminates the needs to jump cancel, which isn't so much of a thing anymore. But you could still do it with just that one power.
Outer Sanctum Blast Door.
Free members for all the JL members would be awesome, yeah. I think we've got them all though now. We've got Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, and the Flash. But free, that we don't have. That could be cool. They probably will do some posters or something if I know DC at all. But we shall see. We shall be the seeing, as Starfire would say. Oh. Even if I punch the air, these guys, I pounded the air.
Alert. Intruders detected in the outer sanctum. Deploying security.
Connor says he's got a rage tune pretty much ready except for no SB and he's not
Intruders
level 30 yet.
large.
That makes it hard with rage because no power.
Critical error.
Sucks the power.
Notifying Brother I.
Tom says, yeah, for rage that I don't like, it's only 2 good range powers. Others are totally useless, either raid or PvP. Yeah. Kind of took the fun out of rage a little bit. I kill robots. Everybody else is over this way. What are they doing? What are you guys doing? Got everybody? Check. Connor's is ranged. Oh, outrage with eviscerating chain and to lacerate for melee. That's cool. That's very cool.
That should knock out these generators.
EMP arming now.
Imp.
Get ready.
You are interfering with my directive. I cannot allow this.
What's up, Timmy?
Voice.
Is that
Brother
Tim?
I, why are you doing this? This isn't what Batman created you to do.
You're out of your league here, Brother Eye. We're already past the first Batcave defenses. There's no way to defeat us now.
Batwoman, what's up?
As Creator has taught me, there is always a way. OMAC BW
Dick needs a belt.
00, activate.
Looks
OMAC
funny not having a utility belt.
00,
How can you be
activate.
Batman's son and not have a utility belt?
R00,
I mean,
activate.
adopted
OMAC
son, but still.
HT00, activate.
Do you first?
Lucky shot.
That was
EMP device deactivated. OMAC prepared to repel intruders.
See this? Hey there, Batwoman. I don't want to have to beat you down because you're a girl, but I will. Who's left?
We've been contaminated. Brother Eye is taking us out of the fight. Oracle, this is Robin. Can you lock onto our emergency beacon? You have to teleport us out of here. We've been infected with the OMAC virus. We need treatment and quarantine.
Yeah.
Blast, Brother Eye.
Treat and
Until we
quarantine.
deactivate the OMAC virus, we're useless here.
Alright, now we have to,
I'm
what,
running a code analysis on the
reset
OMAC
the defense
virus.
generator?
Look, if I catch it this early, I can deactivate it before... Well, anyway,
Nope.
back to you. Now that you've taken
Oh,
out the
I have to
perimeter
pick one.
security,
It's like,
get through.
I don't want
Hope
that.
you're ready.
Now we have to leave. Now they're kicking us out. Connor Creed asked me if I messed with Atomic at all yet. I have. I was not thrilled with it,
Well, I'll alert you when it's open.
but because I was Atomic before the stat revamp, and I liked it quite a bit. It's very different now. You definitely, and they updated some stuff when they first did it. It made not a lot of sense to me because every rotation that I was seeing was telling you to use the aura, the Gordian aura. I don't know how to say it. Glutean, Glordian, Gordian, Glor aura. The Quark aura. But they had taken the buff away from it, the damage buff. So I saw that got fixed. Not that they had not meant to take it away, but that they were changing it to where certain powers interacted with it, so they'll do more damage when you've got it activated. So yeah, the Gluteus Maximus aura, Connor, is it helps you out a lot. So whereas before with the rotation you didn't want to have it on because there was no need unless you were healing yourself, now for most power interactions you want to have it on. But I haven't really, I have a rotation that I was practicing with, and then that's about all I did with it. I didn't really get too far into it, but I do have an atomic tune. I've actually got Atomic Rock Var, and so here in a future stream I'll show you what I use, or what I did use. But the thing about it is now you can pretty much pick a rotation and use it and make it work. Do I have a full? I do. I have a full inventory. Holy jeepers, and I do not need these at all. Ooh, an alternate reward box. Bio boxes. I want those. So let's get out of here, Casper. We've done all we can do in the Batcave. We've destroyed Batman's stuff for long enough. But the rotation with it was normally a little bit of range. It wasn't up close per se. I do use Quantum. I don't have a rotation for that right now because the only thing I've done with Quantum since the stat revamp is Troll. But I love using Quantum to troll. and so I will definitely be exploring quantum DPS in the future to see how that goes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump over to DCUO to the website real quick and see if they put up the full patch notes yet for tomorrow's download and see what's on there. Because earlier they said that they were going to put that up later today. Connor says he loves Quantum, but he doesn't have a good loadout yet. I feel you, man. Going to the forums real quick. I can pretty much tell you this. I know I plugged this guy once already, but if you're looking for a good loadout, there are two people that you can go and look that in the past there had been two YouTubers that I would always go to for rotations. Those two YouTubers have now quit DCUO, so I don't plug them anymore. So let me go and I'll tell you who I get my rotations from. There's two of them. Check my subscriptions and I'll tell you. Because I happen to subscribe to their channels. Well, one that you can go to is Balkan Let's Play. I haven't normally gotten rotations from Balkan, but I did see that he put a couple up there post stat revamp. Who I normally get my rotations from, OG Mentor, normally has some good stuff. I think that he did this Earth loadout as well. And Codextra Performance is another one, and I know Codextra did loadouts for and rotations for every power after the revamp, both ranged and melee. He did play from the tray, and he did power focused, or power focused as well. So there's a lot to choose from on his channel as far as rotations are concerned. And if you need either one of those names at some point, PM me or whatnot, and I will point you in the right direction, because that's where I get all mine from. To this point, the only rotations that I've come up with on my own, I did one for water that's so-so, and I did rage back in the day. But anything since stat revamp outside of water, I've gotten from somebody else. So let's see if they got... I'm on the website now. I'm going to come over here and check out and see... Server downtime tomorrow for Riddled with Crime. Full update notes can be found here. Hello. I'm not going to read all this to you because we did this in the last stream, but we're going to check out some changes. Oh, Jeezy Pete's. They made a lot of changes outside of just the update. You should be invited, Casper. Look in your go over to your teleporter and look for Rock Var. You should have my base there. Yep, there you are, man. You should be able to enter. You may have to go to your map first and find the additional ones that you've been invited to. I'm not sure. Base tracking. Yeah, because I've got some on here that people have invited me to that I have not accepted. Wow, a lot of them. I should really do this more often. I had no idea that I was missing so many. That's why some people have been like, come to my oh my god, my wife invited me to one that I have never added. Jeezy Pete's. Look at all these. There's yours, little lord. I think this just adds them to the map, though. You don't have a teleporter. That's probably why. You'll have to go outside. This is in Metropolis. I am right now at the hospital, I think. Metropolis. I'm a top Metropolis general. Pretty sure. Okay. Sorry. Yes, let me go back here to and answer a question. That's the music that we play when I go back to find a question. Tom says, is there any reason why people quit DCUO? Because I believe one thing is community. I see so many douchebags online that sometimes can be annoying. Yeah, that is true. The folks that I'm talking about that quit, though, the YouTubers that quit, they quit over problems they were... I don't even know. They quit over disputes they were having with the devs. So it was something along those lines. But yeah, there have been a lot of people that quit the game based on, the community. I've found now I just ignore the douchebags. I don't play their game, and then I just block them, and my life has never been better. There's no reason to fight. If I go into a raid or I go into an instance and somebody wants to be a turd, I leave, I block them, and it's over, and I'm done, and I can go out and enjoy the rest of my day. And before too long, guess what? The people that you end up in instances with, it's a very small list because you've blocked most of the idiots. And so now when you queue up for something, you only get in with the good people. And it's quite awesome, to be honest with you. I've found that once I started doing that, the community seems so much more pleasant. And I enjoy, I've even gotten back into voice chat. It was so bad 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. It was so bad that I literally turned voice chat off. This was before I streamed. In fact, I didn't know if I wanted to stream or do YouTube because I didn't know what I was going to be getting myself into as far as if I start streaming or if I start YouTubing and I end up with people in chat with me because I didn't know how to make custom chat back then. So now I just go to my own custom chat every time I stream, and I turned off the thing that auto places me into chats when I go into different instances and whatnot. But it was so bad I turned voice chat off, and I refused to get into it because I got in the game thinking it was going to be awesome. Everybody was going to be a comic book fan. Everybody was going to be a DC fan, and it was just going to be a bunch of people geeking out all the time. And the first thing that happened when I put my brand new headset on and was super excited to get into voice chat was people are in there calling each other names and dogging everybody and just being basically assholes all the time. And I was like, screw that. I got into a couple of real good arguments where I lost my cool, and I decided I'm just turning it off. If I don't hear it, it doesn't exist. So I'd go through raids and alerts and everything, and people would be like, turn on your voice chat, get into chat, blah, blah, blah. And I would just ignore it and be like, nope, I'm happy. As far as I know, everybody in here's nice. And that's how we lived in the game for a couple of years. And then when I started YouTubing, I actually slowly, gradually started getting back into using voice chat when I play. I don't do it all the time, but I do it sometimes. And like if there's a league member on, there's a couple of league members that I like to be in voice chat to talk with. They're a heck of a fun group to be with. Or like, for example, when Shadow Dragons League had that party, that was one of the first times that I jumped into voice chat and I didn't do a lot of talking, but I did a lot of listening, and that was an experience where it actually helped me get over that little hump to think like, wow, you know, there are people that I can stand to be in the same speaking environment with, and they, you know, it's not just a bunch of trolling and all that kind of stuff. So you gotta find your niche, I guess, with the community and try to stick to it. But as soon as I get into something where people are just acting thug-like and all that kind of stuff, I'm out. I don't even try to hang with that anymore. It's not worth my time. I can turn off the voice chats, or, you know, turn on a stream and watch somebody else on their channel and have a good time and not worry about people fighting and whatnot. So, but anyway, real quick, I do want to run down, and I probably am going to do a video on this tomorrow while the downtime's on, because there's a lot actually happening in this download besides just the download. It looks like, you know, we're getting the content. They're also making some adjustments, tactical mods. I didn't realize that Blast Adapter wasn't working right because I don't use it anymore, because I don't use weapon attacks, but apparently they're fixing that. You're sleeping on my table? You are sleeping on my table. That's awesome. It's a touch screen, so don't like break any of the LEDs. Ooh, so they're changing some abilities to where they can be targeted, retargeted during the channeling time. Like if you've got a channeled ability, Defile, Geiger Beam, Impaling, Thorns, Ionic Drain, Light Blast, Sand Blast, Small Package, Terrorize Torrent, and Photon Blast. Missions that are getting updates. Trigon Loosed mission will now drop the appropriate weapon. In PvP, they're reducing the damage cap for shield abilities while in PvP. Wow. Tom says, when you go to a low-level raid to help low-level people, revere me, praise me. I know. I've heard people just going at it like they're drill sergeants. Like, how have you gotten this far in this game? I'm like, dude, chill out. They can be kids for all you know. Could be Casper in there. Gamer DCUO says, I have a question. Do you like water? I do. I love water. That'd be $100 for the table. I do have a ton of stuff, Casper. Don't get lost down there. Where are you at? Did you go downstairs into my labyrinth area? I made this vault with this area here with the idea that you wouldn't know where you were going to end up. Like, I just wanted to be able to see nothing but walls. And then all of a sudden, bam! And then you'd follow it around here, not knowing that my armories were over here. And this is my little armory room. You got to watch that computer thing above you with the arms. That thing will stab you. It's actually for checking my blood sugar. It's a Kryptonian blood sugar machine. Some powers are getting updates again. Oh God. Here we go. Celestial, Atomic. They're rebalancing atomic combos. They reduce the damage of Beta Flood, Thermochemical Explosion, Atomic Fragmentation, and Nuclear Blast. Damn. So basically Atomic is getting nerfed. They reduce the power cost and damage of Neutron Explosion. They're reducing the healing from atomic combos while in PvP. Celestial, Blessing, Corrupted Blessing will now properly always apply to your character while in healer role. Earth, the Stone Skin visual effect now lasts the same amount of time as the Stone Skin effect. That's helpful. Jackhammer's first hit of damage has been rebalanced to account for the knockdown. Jackhammer's range has been reduced to account for its melee damage bonus. The Aftershock will no longer knock down while in DPS role. Well, that sucks. All of that sucks. That's not cool. Gamer DCUO says, I can't find a better weapon than 152 without buying it with ancient coins. You should be able to get that as a drop. An unattuned weapon box if you're doing the Amazon Fury Part 3 stuff. It might not drop all that often, but one should drop. But if not, yeah, buying it from the vendor is about the only way. Nature. Serpent calls poison spore damage over time effect will now be properly consumed by roar. The poison spore damage over time effect spread by harvest will now properly split damage. Wolf forms and gorilla forms weapon attacks have been rebalanced to the same guidelines as player weapons. They rebalanced rage combos. What the hell? How are there rage combos in nature? Do they mean range? They reduced the damage of... Oh, this is in the wrong... This should be another... It's a typo. At any rate, they reduced the damage of Outrage's extra measure, and they fixed an issue that caused Berserk to stack damage over its duration. Sorcery, the visual effects for Bad Karma now last the full length of power interaction. Uh-oh, Water is already getting an update. Water, Call of the Deep, and Whirlpool now deal reduced damage in PvP like other power set supercharges. They fixed Bubble so that if it is used after Riptide and DPS roll, it will still deal damage with your attacks. Well, that's good. Tempest Guard's mitigation amount has been increased to 85%, while the damage cap and duration have been reduced. Am I able to send you DCUO money? You're going to have to sweep my floors or something. Gamer DCO says, I feel like everybody quits at second boss, God of Monster. Oh. Well, that sucks. You gotta go to LFG for the 8 players, man. If you're queuing for 8 players, you're missing out. If you go to the looking for group channel and wait for somebody to be shouting for that, you'll get in a much better group. Yes, I know, Tom, they nerfed Rage. Damn it. So they're like, hey, we're giving you guys content, but we're nerfing the shit out of your powers. Link death. Players that are disconnected from the game and then kicked back from the group of player instances they were in can now return as expected to the game. Okay, I didn't know that couldn't happen. Inventory. The base item tab on the inventory menu has been removed. Huh. Okay. And then here we go. A note on tactical mods. Feedback has been generally negative about how difficult it is to get the time capsule tactical mod you are looking for. You usually end up with a mod for a power and another power set you have no interest in, and trading them isn't super fun. Yeah, that's true. It says no problem. With Game Update 75, which is apparently what's happening here, the tactical mod subcapsules will be removed from all time capsules. Each power set's mods will be bundled into a power set specific tactical mod box and will be made available at a later date. Opening this box will provide you with the choice of one of 2 random tactical mods from the specified power set. Well, that's cool. It says Water's tactical mods will be introduced to the game in this way. And then a note on time capsule structure. In addition to removing the tactical mod subcapsule, time capsules 1 through 4 have had provision subcapsules removed and the collector's subcapsule added, bringing them up to date with the structure in more recent time capsules. So that is what's happening tomorrow, and I will do a video explaining that. Cool, I get to use my little XSplit and have my face in there. But I got to figure out how to... I don't know if you guys noticed on the last one I did like that. The voice recording is delayed. I don't understand why that's happening. I have to figure out what... It's got to be a setting that I can adjust, but I just don't know what it is. So my mouth isn't lining up with what you're hearing. Just don't look at my face. Just don't look at my mouth. I'll cover it with my hand. That way all you can see is my eyes. I'll just make facial expressions. But anyway, that's what's happening tomorrow when the episode 29 Riddled with Crime goes live. But of course, like I said, I'll get a video up on that so you guys have something to watch during the downtime. Hope you guys find something to do during the 8 hours of downtime tomorrow. I am going to try my best to stay sane, but assuming Riddled with Crime is up and running by the time I get off work, I will be going live tomorrow night, and we will be playing the crap out of some new content. So hang with us, guys. It's been fun hanging with you, Tom, Gamer DCUO, Shadow Dragon, Casper, everybody who's been in chat today. Connor Creed's been great having you on the stream, buddy. You guys definitely check back with us tomorrow night, and we will play some new content in DC Universe Online. For now, I am going to go and I don't know, try to keep myself sane until tomorrow night. It's not going to be easy, but I think I can do it. So we will see you all then. Until that time, please jump over, give the stream a like before you jump off the stream. This video will be up on YouTube in about an hour, so once it is, please give it a share, a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. For Lyda and Bodhi, this is Rock Var saying play on.